Hello, hello, welcome everyone. We're just going to wait a few minutes to let everyone join. Um, we wanted to thank you for tuning in um, for this beautiful concert that's going to be exploring different forms of love. The English language only has the word love, right? But in other languages, there's so many different ways of connecting to different forms of love, a friendship, a kindred love, a passionate love. So this is new for me. This is actually my first time singing on YouTube Live. So Denise, you'll have to tell me if there's anything I have to press. Yay, we have some people coming in. Hi, welcome. So just get yourself in a comfortable seated position. Denise, should they wear a headset if they can or whatever?
Whatever sounds best for you.
Whatever for you, if you want a headset or not. And we are just so happy to be sharing this concert and making live music again, right? Ah, especially musicians during this time of COVID, it's been really difficult, to get together, of course, So, all
Raymond's
right.
in my pod, so we're okay.
Yes. And we are coming to you live from Denise's beautiful home in Brooklyn. So, yeah, shall we?
Want to do any breathing? Should we breathe?
Oh, yes. And Denise, how do we know? Just talk to me through. This is an interactive thing. How do we know who's on here? Is it on the upper corner or?
If you're chatting, we can see your chats. Somewhere there's a number that shows
Oh,
us how
okay.
many people, but I can't
Okay.
see it from
Yeah.
this far away.
Really, Denise, with the hawk? Oh, I can see it. Nice. 17. All right. So, part of what I'm really excited about this concert that we are collectively putting on is using different hats. So I'm an intuitive, I'm also a professional opera singer. And I've noticed that, especially during this time of, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of people have lost their jobs. And what happens is there's a tendency to hold the breath, and every living thing breathes in one way or another. So I'd love for you to just tune in and to get you into the spirit of receiving this amazing music that we're about to share with you from our hearts to yours, and just closing your eyes and just tuning in with your breath. And Denise is going to demonstrate on her amazing accordion. Is this one? This isn't Vinny, is it?
This is Noah.
This is Noah. She's named them all. Denise plays 17 instruments. She's brilliant. She's also my friend. So just listening to that expansive, generous breath. This concert is dedicated to all of you. Our throat chakra, which is one of the most sensitive chakras in our bodies, is connected to communication, truth. It's a beautiful sky blue. It's also our expression of our power. Give yourself permission to be seen and heard. The first piece that we will be doing is Un Aura Amorosa. It's from Mozart's Così fan tutte, and it's in Italian, so I'm going to translate for you. A breath of love, with which Denise just beautifully kind of used that expansive breath. A breath of love from our treasures will offer sweet sustenance to our hearts, a heart nourished by hope, by love, has no need of anything else. Un'aura amorosa del nostro tesoro, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà. Un'aura amorosa del nostro tesoro, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà. Un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà, al cor che nudrito da speme d'amore, da speme d'amore, t'unesca migliore bisogno non ha, d'unesca migliore bisogno non ha, bisogno non ha, bisogno non un'aura amorosa del nostro tesoro, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà. Un'aura amorosa del nostro tesoro, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà, al cor porgerà, al cor porgerà. Un dolce ristoro al cor reggerà. Thank you. Feel free to give those thumbs up so we can see. We're so happy to be doing this. So, the next piece that we are going to be performing is a really, really beautiful piece. It's called None But the Lonely Heart by Tchaikovsky. And it is about heartache and heartbreak and sadness. And while we were choosing, yay, loving the thumbs up, thank you all. Um, so when Denise and I were selecting this, as mentioned, we wanted to kind of combine different things. Denise plays a variety of instruments. She's amazing. And I also do energy work in addition to the to singing professionally. So we wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the chakras, and there's 7 major chakras in the body. So the heart chakra, located in the center of the chest, is a beautiful forest green, like the color of life. You think about plants, you think about the rainforest. And the heart chakra, connected to the lungs, the heart, is all, it's the energetic seat in the body of unconditional love. And our authentic power is connected to our capacity to give and receive love. The left side of our body is the receiving side, the right side of the body is the giving side. And I know during this times it can be very difficult because we're, just the news, the media, it's fear, 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 right? And it's so important to remember that love is the most powerful frequency on the planet. This is None But the Lonely Heart. None but the lonely heart can know my sadness. Alone and parted, far from joy and gladness. Heaven's boundless arch I see, spread out above me. Ah, but a distant thrill to one who loves me. None but the lonely heart can know my sadness. Alone and parted, far from joy and gladness. Alone from joy and gladness. My senses fear a burning fire devours me. None but thy lonely heart can know my sadness. Thank you. I hope you all are enjoying the concert so far. Feel free to send us some love so we can see. It'll be your virtual clap. So the next piece that we will be, thank you for the hearts. I see hearts. Some may call me a ham. So, so the next piece that we will be performing is a really beautiful, thank you all, thank you, is a really beautiful aria. So if you're not familiar with opera, when I say the word, thank you all, thank you for the love. Um, so when I say the word aria, an aria means it comes from an opera. So this aria is called Amor ti vieta, and it's from the composer's Umberto Giordano, and it's from a really beautiful opera that's not very well known called Fedora. And it's also in Italian, so I'm going to translate. Love itself forbids you from not loving. Your light hand that repels me still looks for the stroke of my hand. Your eyes exclaim, I love you, even when your lips say never. So, part of this, thank you for the love. I see all these claps and hearts. So, as I was talking about the different chakras, the third eye chakra, which is located between our two physical eyes and an inch above, is uh, a really beautiful indigo color. And it's connected to our intuition, our wisdom. And it's also like the doorway to the other realm, whatever your belief system is, spirituality or energy. And so, have you ever had that feeling of like you just knew this intuition, like this piece? I know this person's saying that they don't want to be with me, but in my gut, the gut, which is also connected to the third eye, that inner knowing, I know that they love me. Amor ti vieta. Feel like Pepe Le Pew. Amor ti vieta di non amar l'amant tua lieve che mi respinge. Cerca la stretta dello mio amor, la tua pupilla esprime Thank you all so much. Thank you. So, this next piece is amazing. And when I heard Denise perform this, I was like, it has to be in the thank you. Thank you for the love, everyone. Um, I said it has to be in the concert. And as you can see, Miss Multi Talented Denise over here is switching instruments. I'll let you know when we're going on tour. Once we get over COVID, I see the applauses. Can you see Miss Denise and her 17 instruments? So, this piece, when I heard it, really reminded me of the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra, which is located in the hip area, the groin, it's a beautiful honeyed orange color. And this energetic center in our body is connected to creativity, passion. It's also where the different energies, the masculine and the feminine energy are, that balance, which when we're in balance, when we make peace with the two energies, they celebrate each other instead of trying to control. They lift each other up, and it sounds and it feels almost like a beautiful tango. And this piece, which I don't know if Denise wants to say anything, she wrote it, so I'll let her take it away from here.
So, in keeping with our theme and what Raymond has just explained with you, the tango pathetique has different elements, the masculine and the feminine. There's two different themes that come about. And this is Bianca. She's my little white accordion. So, tango pathetique.
The amazing Denise She also composed that piece. Some hearts, some claps. So that was amazing, Denise. So the next piece that we will be, yes, thank you all. The next piece that we will be doing is also along that kind of theme of the sacral chakra. Thank you all for the love. And this one is called Besame Mucho. So, this is a very famous Spanish piece. And, as part of my story, I was using this to kind of promote on social media. And my aunt, who's Spanish, who lives in Miami, I got a little carried away with the R's. Denise and I were cracking up about this. And there's a part where it's que tengo miedo, but I said que tengo miedo perderte. So my aunt, who's very religious, she's very Catholic, she calls me, darling, you sound beautiful, but it's miedo. It's not mierdo. Mierdo means shit. Oh my God. So I nearly died. And it was already on there. So lessons learned, right? Don't put any R's where they shouldn't be. So because this is in Spanish, I'm going to translate. Kiss me. Kiss me a lot, as if this night were the last time. Kiss me. Kiss me a lot. I'm afraid to lose you afterwards. I want to have you close to me, to see myself in your eyes, to see you next to me. Think, perhaps tomorrow I will be far away from you. And I'm going to get my little hat. Denise has all her different instruments, so I feel like I got to do a little costume change. Bésame mucho. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. perderte después. Que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Thank you all so much. And thank you. From where we are, we can see the hearts and the smiley faces and the claps. So thank you. I hope you all are enjoying this concert coming to you from your living room. You don't even have to wear pants. You can be comfy. um, so thank you all. Thank you for the love. So this next piece that I'm going to be doing is very dear to my heart. And as mentioned, this is a really kind of historical time for everyone. I mean, there's so much stuff that's just being shaken and shook and coming up from the carpet, right? Um, Politically, and you know, with everything going on with the pandemic as well. So the root chakra, which is a beautiful fiery red, is connected to the feet, the legs. And in our body, this is the energetic seat of safety. And I remember one of the most difficult things that I had to do. I was 15 years old and I had just lost my mom to cancer. And before my mom passed, she asked me if she did pass, if I would sing this piece at her funeral. And, as a 15-year-old, she was in remission. She was moving again. I wasn't expecting her to pass. And she did. And I remember the priest calling me on the altar to sing, and I could barely see. Like, I was just a mess, just crying. And I felt this grounding energy as I was moving to the altar, and I just felt this peace all around me. And I felt so supported and rooted. And it was so interesting because my mother would always say the rosary with this rosary beads that was like rose scented or made with rose petals. And I could feel this wash of the smell of roses all around me. And I knew in that moment that she's still there. She's with me. She's with me. So I'm going to perform Amazing Grace with Denise. And I just offer you all to take this opportunity to think about a person that comes to mind that has molded you into who you are, who has helped sculpt and root you into the person that you are. And we would like to dedicate this piece to them. Amazing Grace. No worries. Can you just play the first note for me, Denise, so I make sure? Mm-hmm. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. Oh, precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. With grace has brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. So for the next piece, Denise is switching 17 instruments over here. I'm telling you, one concert I want us to perform with all 17 different instruments. I think that would be hysterical. I hope you all are enjoying the concert. The next piece is also very dear to my heart. This is connected to the crown chakra. So, the crown chakra, which is located above the head, this is the, yay, I'm glad you all are enjoying it. This is the energetic seat that connects to connection itself. So the crown chakra, which is multicolored, sometimes like a very intense white, um, is literally connected to all connection. So connection to ourself, connection to each other, and connection to the world. So when we feel connected, when we feel internally at peace, that is expressed in our external world as well. So this piece I have been singing since a young child. My grandmother, who was one of my favorite people on the planet, was Lebanese, born in Jamaica. So she had a Jamaican accent, and she was very religious, very Catholic. Anytime you went to her Catholic church in Miami, she'd be in the third row, the third seat to the right. And Denise, if anyone was there, you would have thought it was assigned seats. All hell would break loose. What the hell you doing in my seat? What a fresh picnic. I'm like, Grandma, please sit here. I donate to this church. I'm like, oh my gosh. So she used to, regardless of what was going on, what was planned in the service, would have me go on the altar and sing. And whenever this piece came on, Let There Be Peace on Earth, my grandma, she would love to sing it loud. And she'd say, those that haven't been blessed with a voice like yours, we get twice the blessings. So this is Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Thank you all so much. So this next piece that we are going to be doing is probably one of my favorite um, to perform, because Miss 17 Instruments over here is also going to be singing. I'm waiting for her to have like something on her foot and just being, like an octopus doing it all. So this is, what's been really fun about this is I went to New England Conservatory in Boston to train as an opera singer. Yay. Um, and it's, I pretty much specialized in classical music, and I didn't really explore other kinds of music. So it's been really fun to do different kinds of pieces, not just classical, which We'll have to think of another concert, Denise, as well, since we're having so much fun. And if y'all want us to do another concert, you just let us know. So this is Can't Help Falling in Love. And Denise, I just want to make sure I get my. Yep. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Yay, Denise! Miss Singer, Miss 17 Instruments over here. And she makes a mean cocktail, let me tell you. So, all right, Miss Denise. So she picked this next piece as well. And I didn't even know that it was the theme for The Godfather. Speak softly, love. So Denise said, if we're going to do accordion, this is one of the pieces that has to be in. So this is Speak Softly, Love. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments start. We're in a world our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my life with love so softly, love. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my life with love so softly, love, love. Thank you. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves. We have two pieces left. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been so fun and so new. The equipment, I'm not used to performing with mics and this, and for the times that we are living in, it's needed, right? So this is
I'm
another.
going to pause you
Yes.
for a moment. Uh, so the last piece, "Speak Softly, Love." A lot of people don't know that it has words, and like Raymond said, he wasn't familiar with the piece, and I said, "You have to learn this piece." He's like, "What?" And I said, "You have to listen to this particular version," which he did. And when we modulated at the end, we went up a step. Doesn't matter. The point is that last note that he sang was a high D, which is higher than most tenors sing at the Met. Usually we call high C the money note. Well, this is 2 half steps or a whole step higher. So that was a high D. That was the money note. So, yay, Raymond.
Thank you, Denise. So this next piece is also one that Denise brought to my attention. And whenever I am in like an old school Italian restaurant and this comes on, I love it. But it's something that I've never learned until this concert. So this is That's Amore. In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars start to drool, just like pasta e fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, But you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. Thank you, Denise. It's always such a fun piece. So, this final piece that we will be singing is also a recommendation from thank you all. Thank you for the love and the likes and the comments. I hope you're all enjoying the concert. This last piece is also a recommendation from Denise. And I remember seeing the opening of this Disney film and just being so taken by it. You know, when I was younger, when The Lion King came out. And I feel like it's so relevant, the circle of life, and just how, you know, just going with it, surrendering to the flow, right? So many of us would love just to freeze when we're at our peak, right? But there's also such wisdom that comes with the later parts of our years. And I just had my 38th birthday, February 15th. That's why I'm so lovable. um, but I am noticing as I get older, there's a sense of more comfortableness and ease and just letting things go and just really um, kind of feeling like, oh, I'm enough. You know, some days are better than others. And you are enough. We are enough. So I feel that the this piece really connects with the solar plexus, which is located um, 2 inches above the belly button. This is our energetic seat in our body that's connected to our power. So the throat chakra is our expression of power. The solar plexus, which is a really beautiful sunny yellow color, is connected to power and confidence. And I've really noticed from doing energy work that I feel like confidence is is something that people really don't understand. You know, there it's not about thinking, "Oh, I'm the best." It's about embracing your love, your light. I am love. I am light, and honoring that and becoming a beacon of that so that energy can just manifest and flow. So, this is the circle of life. Nasifenia mamagichi baba sitiom guenyama Nasifenia mamagichi babo sitiom guenyama guenyama Ingwenyama nengwena mabala. 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 Ingwenyana nengwena mabala. Ingwenyama nengwena mabala. From the day we arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. It's the circle of life. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. It's the circle of life. Yay! Thank you all so much. We would love to do one last thing with you. I hope you have enjoyed the concert, the beautiful music, and also maybe taken in some of the gems and just, oh, that's interesting where that is in the different chakra. And as I was mentioning, the kind of throat chakra was what put this all together. Because I've noticed when I work privately, and I've shared this with Denise, with my clients, that whenever I ask people to make sounds, they would rather like run through I-95. There's such a fear with our voice. And your voice is one of the most powerful frequencies on the planet. Your voice. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to just think back and 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 back, before the heartache, before the fear, to when you were a little child, around 3 years old. And I want you to just take that in. Who was that child? Were they fearless? Were they loving? Were they kind? Were they powerful? Were they funny? We can never completely lose our connection to our inner child, because that's your purest connection to source, whatever your belief system is: God, love, energy, Mother Earth, Pachamama. When you were a child, when we were children, we just expressed, we created, we flowed. We didn't think, oh, I can't make a sound, I can't sing along because I don't have a good voice. We created, we just allowed those big, incredible hearts and those tiny bodies just to express. You are not only the innocent child, regardless of the past, regardless of your personal upbringing, you are the loving parent to that child. You know exactly what little you needs. They need to know that they're enough. They need to know that they are loved, and they need to be given permission. You, as the loving parent, where you are now in your life, give permission, and you also provide a sense of safety. You, as the inner child, plug in and flow. I would love for you to allow your voice to join with ours, just giving yourself permission to be seen and heard. The world needs your light, it needs the love. The child in you is bursting from the seams with it. I want you to just feel little you as you give yourself permission to be seen and heard, as you give yourself permission to follow your joy, not duty. That sense of weight, duty, obligation is what creates that chronic neck and shoulder tension. The only thing that should be flowing above the shoulders is joy. Our joy is our spirit speaking. May you always hear the sound that your inner child is singing to you. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. I know how you serve in truth. You are free. You are free. You are free. Thank you so much for joining us. We had so much fun putting this together, and I hope it's one of many more. Yes, thank you, Denise. Thank you. Send all the comments. Hopefully, you felt some stuff. Hopefully, we brought you through the different chakras. Sending you all so much love, and have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your night. All right. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.